The quiet was broken by the arrival of a girl from the distant. The golden rhythm. In a quiet countryside village, where the sky met the rice paddies, lived a boy named Dara. His life was simple. He rose with the sun, worked in the fields, and cared for his family's small farm. He never wished for more than what he had. One summer, the quiet was broken by the arrival of a girl from the distant city. Her name was Lena. She was used to bright lights, fine clothes, and the comfortable murmur of luxury. When they first met near the village well, Lena saw his rough, honest hands and his simple, plain clothes, and she thought he was too common. Dara, in turn, saw her delicate silks and proud gaze and thought she was spoiled. At first, they argued over everything: how to plant the young rice, how to cook the simplest meal, and even the right way to fetch water from the river. Every conversation was a sharp edge. But one stormy afternoon, as the first hard rains arrived, Lena watched from the farmhouse window. She saw Dara working alone, drenched to the bone, piling up mud barriers to protect the young crops from the flood. Another day, a passing traveler collapsed from the heat. Dara did not hesitate. He gave the stranger his own water, his packed food, and walked the extra mile to fetch the village elder for help. Slowly, Lena began to notice the steady rhythm of his heart and the honest work of his hands. She saw how carefully he treated the land, the animals, and even strangers passing through. What she once called simple, she now saw as beautiful. What she once hated as plain, she began to recognize as pure. And slowly, the high walls in Lena's heart began to fall. One evening, the setting sun painted the fields a deep, beautiful gold. Lena stood beside Dara, watching the colors fade. She turned to him and smiled, a true, open smile. "Maybe the countryside has more treasures than the city ever could," she whispered. And from that day, their story of love quietly began, rooted not in wealth or beauty, but in respect, kindness, and the gentle rhythm of a simple life.